Hello everybody, Chris Eden Green here. Looks like we're going to America. Yeah, I wasn't honestly expecting us to reach this much money this quickly, but looks like we're going. But it's not over yet. To anyone who assumes, oh, I don't have to give to his crowdfunder anymore because he's got the money, he can go and do everything. There's still a lot more to raise before we can even think about covering more than what we've already got on the agenda. Okay, so just to reiterate, it's, what time are we at now? It's about 11 minutes past 5 on Tuesday the 20th of July, and UK time, of course, and the crowdfunder's now sitting at £5,244.26 as of now. So to everybody who's given so far, just thank you. Thank you very much for giving what you have so far. It's meant the world to us. So this means that this is enough to cover the Locomotive class on our bottom tier of the campaign, which is the Jones & Laughlin 040 saddle tank switchers built by Porters in the 30s for the J&L Steelworks in Ohio. Now, as I mapped out in the campaign, if we reached £5,000, then we could review the J&L Porters, but if we got to £10,000, we could add in the Forneys of Maine, the 044s, and the Mount Washington Cog locomotive fleet. For £15,000, we could throw in the Denver and Rio Grande Micados and the classic 440s, the classic American ones. For £20,000 we could throw in the Shays, and for £30,000 we could throw in the big boys, the Berkshires, and produce a special on Sierra Railway No. 3, which you might have seen in Back to the Future, Petticoat Junction, The Casey Jones Show, and loads of other things besides. Okay, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to update you on the situation and a few other things and a few questions that people have had. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge not just those who have donated to the campaign so far, but those who have reached out to help us with the campaign. I've had so many offers of help from groups like various Maine narrow gauge groups, the Colorado Railroad Museum, Russ Swinnerton from Reading Steam Railroad, Ashley Lyon from the American Steam Railroad Institution in Michigan. I'm very grateful to everybody who's reached out so far. So to everybody who's offered to help, as well as donated to the campaign so far, thank you very much indeed. I knew that 30 to 40% of my audience were from America and had been gagging for me to go to America for the best part of 8 years, but I didn't think the demand was that big, to be honest. A lot of people have asked me, would you consider getting around to this type of engine or that railroad, like 611, 844, the Daylight, the East Broadtop fleet. I would like to get around to more stuff if I can get more money for it. What we can do is, once we get past the £30,000 threshold, the £30,000 tier, is we can then take another look and see what works out to be the most practical and interesting and, affordable, because it's all got to come within budget. I've also had a lot of questions from people saying, would you consider doing corporate sponsorship for this, because it looks like the sort of thing they would do. I have been looking into that avenue, but so far it looks like it's not going to happen. I've rattled off email inquiries to Lionel Trains and Bachmann USA, because Lionel particularly models at least 4 of the types that we've got on our checklist, but they don't seem to be interested. Bachmann doesn't seem to be interested. I've rattled off inquiries to indirectly to Trains Magazine via another contact of mine, but they don't seem to be interested in promoting it. Most of the tourist railroads, they are interested in helping. Like, I've had a lot of help, particularly from the Wiscasset, Waterville and Farmington Railroad in Maine, and particularly from Ed from the WWNF. So thanks a lot for your help, Ed, and thanks a lot for contributing to the campaign. But so far it looks like, while members might be able to contribute to the campaign, the railroads themselves won't necessarily be able to promote the cause, won't be able to promote it, us going to America, because it might be seen as a conflict of interest, or the higher-ups might not approve of it. I don't know the full story for sure, but that seems to be the case. And then here's the real kicker, I tried to promote it via the Union Pacific Steam Club, but they won't promote the campaign because they don't see it as relevant to them. So we're offering to cover the steam locomotive that is probably Union Pacific's most famous type of engine, and it's the one that people around the world know Union Pacific for the most, and they don't see it as relevant. Yay, logic! So one way or the other, it looks like we're pretty much on our own on this. So if you'd like us to cover what we've got on the checklist and much more besides, then it really is down to you guys. So, you know, please do give what you can. It would mean the world to us. And to those of you who have been asking, because I know some people have been asking me about it on the Facebook page, if I do get enough money, I will at least consider wearing this as part of my uniform. So please do give what you can. Alright, so if you'd like to check out further updates as we go along, then the thing to do is either to check out the web page, which is linked in the description, or the Slips Facebook page. I'll be updating both as time goes by. But in the meantime, thank you very much again to those who have contributed and to those of you who have reached out and offered assistance. Otherwise, I'll keep you posted on what goes on, and I hope to see you again some other time soon. So take it easy.